What's good, guys? Mookie here with vlog day 22 out of 30. The grind continues. I took a couple days off from posting, but we're going to get back to it. We're going to get these last 8 days done. That does not mean I took 2 days off my diet or my exercise. That's still something I always hold a priority, no matter if I'm recording, if someone's watching. You always have to hold yourself accountable and get that work done. That is the most important thing that I learned early on in my journey. And this was like something Kevin was super smart with, and he told me from the first week or two, right? I would always be kind of waiting for him, like, when are we gonna train? Like, let's go get a workout. Are you gonna come on a walk with me? And I'm telling you, within a week of my journey, he was like, bro, like, you have to get a lot of this work on your own. You have to go on these walks. You have to push yourself. So that's what I'm saying, telling you guys, man. It's like, yeah, if you have a group to work out with, that's great, but a lot of the accountability comes on to you guys, and you have to, it's very tough in the beginning, and it's going to take time to build. So let's say maybe you're only getting 1 or 2 workouts a week by yourself. That's good, because you're going to just continue to add to it, gain that confidence. I know a lot of people message me about how they get nervous about going to the gyms, that they're going to get judged and other things. Man, if someone is judging you in the gym, they are the worst type of people. Don't even pay attention to that, because I'm telling you, that is not how these gym environments are. Everybody is super supportive. I remember every time I'd lose a little bit of weight, people at the gym would notice, compliment me. They're so supportive. And I'm telling you, it makes the biggest difference. Like once you actually start getting into that fitness routine. So pretty much what I've done today so far. Earlier this morning, I headed to Rare Breed Life HQ. We're pretty much going to take a trip out to the desert, and we're going to, like, Kevin's uncle has, like, a pretty cool toys. We're going to take those out, and that's tomorrow. I'm actually not going to go out today. I want to, I still have to, like, do some stuff at home before I head out. But tomorrow, I'm going to drive out there. I'm going to take you guys along with that. Should be a super fun day. I'm going to try to get some cool footage. But this morning we got a workout in before they headed out, so we started not super early, earlier than we usually do, which was around 10 a.m. We usually start our workouts at 12, so got that done. Right now I'm going to show you guys what we did, so stay tuned. right, I hope you guys enjoyed those workouts. Now, if I could quickly give a breakdown of what we've been doing. So for 3 weeks, we went pause squats, and that was our last block. And now we've moved on to another block where we're doing box squats. So if you see in the video, we have something underneath us. I'm squatting to the box, and my feet are wider. Why I put my feet so wide is because I have problems with my knees caving in, and the wider you put the feet, the more they cave in. So it honestly helps me focus on tracking my knees out more. And if you notice, I'm actually using a band while I'm squatting. I don't recommend doing this all the time, but I'm doing it with my wide stance box squats. So because that band's like really wanting to pull me in, so I'm actually having to focus a lot on the tracking. I don't do it with my regular squats because then I'm not going to build that habit of tracking my knees with no band. So I kind of mix it up. So that's something that I definitely recommend, because that's something that Kevin from the beginning has worked on me, is proper feet, proper knee tracking, proper mobility, how learning how your gait is, and moving well, because that's going to help with a lot of injury prevention and keeping you super good and recovered. And man, I'm telling you, it makes the biggest difference, guys. Okay, so now the whole point of today's video is I wanted to give you guys a few tips that help keep me motivated, and I hope that a lot of you guys can use this as well. I always get questions about how do you stay motivated, what keeps you so motivated, or the people tell me stories about how they stay strong for a week or two and then they fall off. And man, I completely understand it, because I did that for years. It took me a long time to get my down to where I'm at right now, and from going from this 278, 279 that I'm sitting at to get to that next level is going to be a whole nother journey, which obviously I'm vlogging and I'm showing everything that I'm doing, and I want to talk through everything. And that's why if you guys use any of these tips, man, let me know, because that genuinely it kind of reinforces that what I'm doing and this is really helping people. And I love the conversations I have with everybody that's telling me about their weight loss journeys, their stories. It's super motivating, and it honestly fires me up even more every single day. But my first tip, guys, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard this, is write down your goals. I have a little thing book in my room. I put it separately, and I wrote down my goals. I'm able to see it. I would even recommend, I have a little whiteboard I put on there. Stay consistent, stay motivated, and every day I look at it, and I'm telling you, it reminds you when you wake up in that morning and the first thing you see is that, it's going to make the biggest difference. So try that out, and let me know how you like it. But we're moving on to tip number 2. Alright guys, so tip number 2, I would recommend putting your journey on your social media. I don't care if you have 10 followers or 1,000 followers or 1,000,000 followers. Those people that follow you are going to support you living and changing and living a healthy lifestyle, and it's going to help keep you accountable, whether you're posting your workouts, and even if it's not, the purpose of this isn't for anyone else. It's for you guys. And that's how I look at my workouts that I post. I'm like, this keeps me accountable when I'm posting on my Instagram every day, showing my workouts, showing this. It's almost like a trigger in my head, like, all right, I got to do this. I got to get my work in. I got to post. I got to do that. So I recommend it. Don't think, oh man, I only have 30 followers. No one cares. Like, people who follow you will care. I care. That's why I always tell people to send me their before and afters, their workouts, any recommendations. It's like I want to create a community where we can all support each other and help deal with obesity and make it a thing of the past, man. Like, I don't want anybody dealing with this or dealing with being especially morbidly obese where you honestly feel like your life is over. I think it's one of the saddest places I've been when you're have that mindset of, man, it's over. And that's like, you stop caring, you stop getting haircuts, stop dressing nice, you just wear whatever. So I'm telling you, it's a huge thing. But let's move on to number 3. Tip number 3, guys, and this is going to be my final tip for the video. I'll be doing a little bit more of these, but for this tip, guys, is don't be so hard on yourself all the time. You're going to want occasionally have a cheat meal, and that is completely normal. I've heard other people who've gone through weight loss journeys and they talk, oh, I've never had a cheat meal. I never cheated while I was... Man, I'm already knowing I don't believe that. That's not good for your mental. You got to find balance. You got to find out ways to enjoy the things you love, but do it in a balanced way. And if I could give you guys a quick tip, something that's worked for me is kind of I plan out my cheat meal. So if I know, okay, I want that hibachi food truck and I want it really bad, so I'll be like, okay, it's Monday, so Monday through Thursday I'm gonna eat super clean, I'm gonna work out really hard. Friday comes along, then I know I'm gonna have it for dinner. I'll have a clean Friday meals again, maybe have a little extra cardio workout in preparation, and then I'll have that meal. I won't drink soda, and I'm telling you, it's just that one meal. You can even do this a little more frequently. If you're starting off in the beginning, guys, set it, all right, I'm going to eat perfect for one day. The next day, I'm going to have one bad meal, and then I'm going to eat good the rest of the day. And then you're going to notice as you're going to slowly be able to build up, like, okay, now I'm eating good for 2 days. Now I'm eating good for 3 days and having one bad meal. 4 days. And why I say this, because it's way more realistic to do it this way than to be like, I'm going to just go 3 weeks, perfect healthy eating. And that's when people, like we were talking about earlier, they will fall off. They won't stay motivated and continue with it. So you got to eventually treat yourself. If you feel like, oh, I've been going hard for 4 days, my mental is going, I really want something, have it, but plan around it, and it won't kill you. I promise you guys that. It's something that's been huge for me, and I'm telling you, you don't want to mess up your mental while losing weight. You want to be able to have good relationship with food, find balance, and at the end of the day, like I always say, you want to build good, healthy lifestyle habits. So enjoy everything, enjoy it in moderation, and to be honest with me, sometimes it's hard to enjoy it in moderation. I'll go a little too crazy on a certain food item or eat too much of something, but I know I'm like, okay, I have to hold myself accountable. I have to get myself in check. And then right after, if I do have a lapse, because I have cheated. I've had moments where I've had too much ice cream. I've had this, whatever, and it's going to happen, but you got to hop back on it. And it's the name of the game is consistency. It's a long-term thing. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, and the marathon continues. But anyway, guys, this was more of a talking video. Tomorrow we're going to have way more action with us going out and going to the desert and everything. But I appreciate all the support. I hope these tips help. I hope you guys can stay motivated. Keep sending me your stories. I have people that sent me they've lost 100, 150 pounds along with me, and that's amazing. I love seeing that. Our gym, the Rare Breed Life Gym, will open soon. Come out and train with me. We're going to have some awesome sessions, try to do some group stuff. But, yup, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.